So once you've set your rates, you already have your baseline, you have set your rates for the first time. When do you raise them? So some people will kind of go based on anxiety. So they're like, oh, I'm not selling as much anymore. Or, oh, it's the new year, I'm going to raise my prices, or I'm going to lower my prices. You should be a bit more strategic in order to not run your business based on panic, but on, strategy and calm. So you can revisit your pricing. If you are just getting started and you set your first pricing, once you've done your first set, 5 to 10 successful clients that have gotten really good results, you may revisit your pricing. If you are booked solid and you're having to turn people away, and you have even a wait list, it's a good time to revisit your pricing, because then that means that the supply is no longer meeting the demand. And so supply and demand, when one goes up, the other goes down. Wait, did I get it right? Well, yeah, it's a it's a lever. And then the third thing, which kind of ties to the first one, you have strong testimonials and clear results. And so how much to raise? Once again, this is not a not a hard and fast rule. You can raise it, about 15 to 25% increments. If this feels too much or not enough, you can definitely experiment with other numbers. I once worked with, well, actually, I didn't end up working with them. Yes, I did. I don't remember, but their offer, they would increase, ev I think every year they increased their offer by $5,000. And it was like a high ticket offer, but and they would be very clear about that. They're like, oh, it's that time of year again, we're increasing it. And so for them, this was planned, and this was a strategy to make sure that, because they had a big team and they want people on their team um, to be, the best of the best. And so everybody in their audience knows that they can expect the price to increase every single year. And so if you're really wanting to lock in the price, you know that you have to work with them before a certain time in the year. And so why do you want to go with smaller increases at first? For most people who have issues with, pricing mindset, it's going to be a bit easier for you to digest it. It's also going to be less friction for your audience. So if you've been cultivating an audience via your email list or on Instagram or TikTok, or you have a blog, and all of a sudden you're doubling your price, that's going to be kind of jarring for that audience. Whereas smaller increases are going to feel more natural, and you're not going to alienate as big of a chunk of your audience at the same time. And you also have more data as you test different increments, because then you can see if conversions go up and down at each year.